Hi, thank you so much for joining me today. This is the video you want when your body's feeling tired but you still want to move. For example, after a difficult workout or a long yoga practice that has you a little bit sore and you want to just release some of it, this is the one that I'd like you to reach for. So bring along a couple blocks and a yoga strap if you have it, and let's get started. So to get started, grab a blanket or a pillow to put underneath the back of your head. We're going to start in a supine figure four. Lie onto your back. Place that blanket underneath the back of your head. Feet are hip width distance and bent. And you can just have a moment to just feel the mat underneath your feet and take a big breath in. And then open your mouth and clear the breath away. Now, take your right ankle across the left thigh and take the yoga strap around the back of your left thigh. Flex both toes and draw the yoga strap towards you. So you're drawing your left leg towards you, and by default, the right one's coming along, which is perfect. Now, if you want more, you can always take your right hand and just really gently draw the right knee away from you. You may feel that in the psoas on the right side of your abdomen. You might even feel it in the lower left back, but it should feel like a healthy, happy stretch. If it's too much, don't do it. And just give yourself a few more breaths here. So what we're doing is we're opening up the piriformis, the back of the leg. One more big breath. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Put the left foot on the floor. Right one follows. Big breath in. And let the breath go. We're just simply going to switch sides. So take your left ankle across the right thigh. Interlace the strap. I'd like to use that rather than my hands sometimes, especially if I'm a little tired. Because when we use our hands around the back of the leg, while that's fine, it can promote a rounding in the shoulders. And so what we're trying to do here is to just release, let go, release, let go. Keep releasing. Flex your left toes, draw your leg towards you, and breathe here. Relaxing the sides of the jaw and the face and the big brow bone. Relaxing the shoulders down the mat. Again, you can nudge that left knee open either just by directing it to or using your left hand to do so. Just a couple more breaths here. Inhale. Really good. And exhale it out. Put both feet flat on the floor. And then just drop your knees over to the left. So keep your feet kind of connected to the floor. Turn your head to the right. Arms out like wings. Drop that right knee down a little bit more. And then lift it back up and we'll switch sides. You're going to go drop your knees over to the right. Head turns away from your knees. And breathe. Keep dropping your mind into this moment. The mind will try to pull us away. Come back through center. Tip all the way now onto your left side. You can use the yoga strap again and take hold of the top of your right ankle or right shin with the yoga strap. And you're just, with your left hand, you can support your head. You can draw the leg back a little bit. Open through the chest so that it could collapse in, but don't let it. And you might want to nudge the blanket or pillow out of your way. So what we're doing is we're just opening with a mindful attentiveness. If you feel like you don't need the strap and you just want to hold on to the ankle or the foot, that's great too. That mindful attentiveness keeps us safe. It helps us not only prevent injury, but it also helps us drop into this moment. And let's face it, our life is made of these little moments, these little neutral moments that on the surface, they don't add up to much. But in reality, that becomes our life. So by staying present in these little moments, when there are tons of distractions and bings and bells and people texting and all Snapchatting and social media, to just stay present with you is so, so important. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale it out. Really good. Let's lie onto our back. Extend the right heel to the ceiling. You can use the yoga strap again. Keep the left knee bent or straight. So we just opened up the right quadricep, but now we're opening up the right hamstring. So the back of the right leg, toes point towards your nose. And if you want to stretch your back a little bit, you're going to reach your arms up, take hold of the strap, and then let it draw you up so your chin tucks. And you can see how that's promoting a little bit of a broadness through my shoulder blades. Pull your abdomen in. Take 2 more breaths, either with the leg extended to the ceiling or dropping your head, with your arms extended up, or dropping your head back down. Inhale and exhale. Really good. Pull that right knee into your chest, then the left, sway side to side. Full breath in, long breath out. Let's cross over our ankles and we're just going to switch sides. So I'm going to just reverse myself so I can stay connected to you, but if you'd like to just turn and flip to the other side, that's fine. So you want to be lying down now on your right side, either with the yoga strap around the left ankle or just taking hold of the top of the left ankle or foot. Your right hand you bend that right elbow and pop the hand underneath your head, and in this way you can draw your spine in a little bit. So it's not like a full-on back bend, but there's definitely an echo of a back bend. And then you're stretching open through the quadricep. And you just land here. Notice how your body's receiving the stretch. Notice where your breath is. Finding these little moments to give thanks to you for all that you do, all that you're doing. Taking good care of our bodies is an important part of the process of taking good care of the people in our lives. Take 2 more full breaths. Drawing the left knee down. Inhale and exhale. Good. Let's lie onto our backs. You're going to keep that left knee bent. Take the yoga strap if you like. You can reach up with your hands. And then keep the knee bent, and you want the left heel to move towards the ceiling. So you're not sending the left knee away. You're actually extending through the heel. The knee doesn't move a whole lot from its position. And then same as on the other side, you can straighten out your right leg. You can reach up if it feels good to stretch your back, or you can keep your hands a little lower on the mat and just do the straight up hamstring stretch. So 3 more full breath here. Toes point towards your nose. Last big breath. Inhale. And exhale it out. Really good. Release your knees. Pull them into your chest. Give yourself a little breather. Inhale. And then you can either tip to one side and press up, or just rock up, crossing over your ankles. Take that blanket or pillow now, and we're going to sit on it to give our low back a chance to release. And it just feels so good on your spine. So I'd encourage you to do things that feel like they're really supporting your health and well-being. And having a blanket under your sitting bones is definitely one of them. So from here, we're just going to open the side body. So drop your left hand down and then reach your right arm up and bicep over your ear. Now, if you want a little more, and it's a big if, because this is a more gentle practice, but if you want a little more, you're going to turn your head, look underneath your right armpit. You can walk your left hand out a little bit more. Reach your right fingertips away from you. Bend into the left elbow. So you give yourself even a little more bandwidth. Breathing for 3, 2, last one. Inhale and exhale. Come on up through center, arms down alongside you. Big breath in and a long breath out. Good. Let's go to the other side. So we'll start in the same way. Right hand is down. Now Left arm is up, left bicep over your ear. This might be it. So that's cool, work there. If you're looking for a little deeper stretch, you're gonna turn your head to look under your left armpit. You're gonna walk your right fingertips out, bend into the right elbow a little bit as you keep dropping through that left sitting bone. And then reach those left fingertips up and over your head as if they're trying to walk away from you. Full breath in. Long breath out. As you exhale, pull your navel into your spine. Couple more breath here. Inhale. Nice. And exhale, come on up. Interlace. Reach your arms up to the ceiling, then interlace them. Shoot the heels of them all the way up. So you're stretching up through the armpits. Big breath in. Chin drops slightly. And as you exhale, just twisting gently, the right hand comes to the left knee, and then your left hand can go behind you on the floor, reaching upward and spinning with your chest. Turn your head to the left, torso moves to the left, left ribs turn as if they're trying to look behind us. And then keep your pose, but just turn your head to look at your right knee. And you can keep your eyes closed or eyes looking at the right knee, or you can look to your left knee but keep your head in the position it's in. And that can help release the occipital lobes, the back of the neck. One more breath, inhale and exhale. Good, come back through center, just let your eyes adjust. Maybe you close your eyes. Big breath in. Exhale, and here we go. Always twisting on the exhale, right, you guys? So right hand behind you, tented fingers, lift with the sternum so you get this beautiful spinal length. Open through the right, and it might be different on this side. It might be tighter. You know, some of us are doing asymmetrical sports, looking over your right shoulder, like golf, and those things can create a little asymmetry in the body's musculature because they are asymmetrical. So just notice, and that's okay. It's no problem with doing it, but just work with what you got, honor what you have. One more full breath with your head turned over your right shoulder. And then as you exhale, keep the pose, turn your head to look at your left knee. And then if you want more, you're going to keep the pose, but look to your right knee. And that helps, as I mentioned, the back of the neck, where the occipital lobes and suboccipitals are. One more breath, inhale. Bring it back through center. Interlace your hands behind you now. Lift the heels of them up. Open through the chest. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale it out. Really good. Let's undo that and we'll come onto our knees. If you like, you could just have the blanket there. We won't be here that long. But what I want you to do is have your knees hip width distance. So your knees are directly underneath your hips. And then lift the head, heart and tail, pull forward. And then exhale, round your spine, pulling back. Halfway to a child's pose, okay? That's a nice stretch for the lower back. Inhale, reach forward. Let there be an arch in your low back and in your upper spine, which is harder to do. There's less range of motion there, but that's what we're working with. And then exhale, round your spine up to the ceiling. Pull yourself back. Maybe you're on tented fingers as I am. Just glue your hands back. And then here we go, last one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, round it back. And then let's roll over our toes, downward facing dog. Let's pop that block or the blanket or pillow away from you. Let's bring our feet now we're mat width, okay? And heels are out. And you just want to feel your spine lengthening. Maybe notice how soft and long your neck is, the sides of your neck. Lengthening through the entirety of your spine as you draw your triceps, the outer edges of your arms towards your feet. One more breath. Inhale. Abdomen engages as you exhale. Float your shoulders over your wrists. Drop your knees to the floor. Bring your belly to the floor, your abdomen to the floor. And we're just going to come up into a Sphinx pose. So you're on the belly of your forearm. Open through the chest. Toes are going straight back.
lengthen, lengthen, lengthen through the front line of your chest. So you stretch from the pubis, the top of the pubic bone, all the way up to the sternum. At the same time, you send your collarbones out to the side. Now, if this feels compressive in your low back, just drop down a little bit and work there. Otherwise, wherever you are, breathe 2 more full breaths. Last one here, inhale. And exhale it out. Let's go. Hands underneath you. And we're going to pull it up back into tabletop. Sweep that left arm up to the ceiling. And that might give you a nice little spinal adjustment. And then sweep it underneath you for thread the needle. Now you can put your left ear on the floor and lift your right one up and turn it so you create an openness through the whole right, the right shoulder, as well as you reach open through the left. Left palm faces the ceiling, and then walk those left fingertips away. Good. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Relaxing your neck. Exhale. Last big breath here. Inhale. And exhale it. Tabletop now. We're going to the other side. Right arm up to the ceiling. Sweep it underneath you. So it's a thread the needle, right ear to the floor, left arm can come up, bend at the elbow, turn your hand away from you, and then externally rotate through the entire left arm. Good. Keep reaching with your right hand. 2 more full breaths. You're really opening through the back. Last one here. Inhale. And exhale. Come up through center. Inhale. And let's pull it back into child's pose. As you exhale, arms are bent in front of you. Full breath in. Long breath out. Reach your fingertips away and then come up onto tented fingers. Take your elbows off of the floor. Stretch through your back. Relax your neck. 2 more full breath here. Feels so good. Last one. Inhale. Good, you guys. Exhale it out. Let's come up to standing. Turn your toes in and your heels out. Now, if the floor is too far away, use a block or 2 at any setting. We're just opening up through the back of the legs and the whole back body. So if you've got the blocks, great. If you've got the floor, walk your hands behind you. Draw your fingertips away from you. 3 more big breaths here. Last big breath. Inhale. And exhale it out. Let's come on up to standing. Both arms up to the ceiling. Reach up. Inhale. And exhale. Forward, fold, and down. So your weight is forward and your feet. Shake your head side to side. And then cross your right foot in front of and next to. So your pinky toes are next to one another. And then drop your head. Press through the left foot. Keep a little bend in the right knee. This is an outer seam stretch for the left leg. It's a forward fold. 2 more breaths. Let your head just dangle. And then undo your feet and switch. So bring your left foot across and next to your right, and then bend into the left knee, straighten out the right foot, plug in through the big toe mound of the right side as well as the heel of the right foot. Two more breaths. It can get tight in there, that's okay. That's why we do this pose. One more here. Inhale. And exhale, release it. Come on down to the floor. Let's lie into happy baby. You can use a blanket under your head if you like. And here we are, happy baby. Drawing your knees to the floor, feet into your hands, hand into your feet.
Breathing into your chest, into your heart, into your body. Finding this moment to really just drop the back of your body into your mat. And one more breath, inhale. And exhale, draw those knees into your chest, lie onto your back. If you like, you can keep your knees bent. You can put something underneath the back of your head. Or even scoot your butt up to a wall and do Vipariti Karani for a few minutes. Like set your phone for like 5 minutes. And then just do legs up the wall, which is brilliant. So anyway, I'm going to sign off here and say namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today.